be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol, I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro, don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go, I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right, DNM Music Video Showcase. Check it out Monday through Friday, always on HHQ TV 2. That's right. 91.3 The Plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. Let's get it. You are tuned into the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV 2. That's right. Hi, haters.
Today, spit off my tongue like souffle. Don't worry about the steamer, cause I'm paid. Welcome to the Lyric Cafe. I got the flavor of the month for today. Spit off my tongue like souffle. Don't worry about the steamer, cause I'm paid.
That's right, everybody. What's up, and welcome to the Music Shop. If you are shopping for new music or new artists, then check out the Music Shop for it with Miss Music, because it's always a music affair with Miss Music and the Music Shop. But tonight, oh my gosh, hold on, let me load up, because you know I have to have us official in here. Boom yaka. Oh, tonight I have somebody that's really, really, really iconic. Like, he's been in the business for so long, and it's just like major influential to the Cleveland, Ohio area. Oh my gosh. We have Eric Wilson in the building tonight. Welcome to the Music Shop, Mr. Wilson.
What's going on?
Oh, everything's great. Like, I can't complain. I cannot complain. I mean, we all have our problems, but you know, I cannot complain. But you, oh my gosh, like, I've interviewed you in the past, and you've always been like doing something. And every time I see you, you just got your hands in something else and something else and something else. And so I'm like, you know, it's been a moment, so I got to check in with you. I got to let everybody know what's going on, what you bring to the Music Shop. But go ahead and let them know where you're representing.
So this is Eric Wilson. I'm the owner of Scratch Paper Productions. I'm a music producer, artist, audio engineer, mentor, show host, event host, actor, and all that good stuff. And shoot, what we've been doing this year, 2023, is just dropping single after single. You know, trying to do it on a weekly basis. I got an artist signed with me named Marksman Payne, and then I produce a slew of people from the Northeast Ohio area and beyond. So I've been dropping singles on myself and Marksman Payne basically every week this summer. Music videos and all type of stuff, and producing other artists, you know, that's doing their own thing with their. I don't know exactly what they're doing with their marketing and promo right now because I'm not responsible, but it's a lot of stuff going on with my fingertips on it right now.
Well, you know, if somebody needs somebody that's like credible in the industry to be behind them, it's you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Man, you know, I give out roses on the show, and I'm not even gonna like waste time to go ahead and hand you your roses, because you know, I know you've been like deserving to get your roses for a long time now.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So definitely take your roses, because
I smell them.
Right? Oh my gosh. Well, go ahead and, you know, let them know what genre you're bringing to the Music Shop tonight, because we can only assume what type of music people do, but go ahead and let them know what you think you bring to the Music Shop.
So, you know, I'm a hip hop producer. I'm a freestyle. I'm a situation when it comes to freestyling. I'm one of the champions of Cleveland when it comes to rapping off the top of the head, beat champion. So it's hip hop. So I'm bringing raw hip hop, organic, you know, what we mean by the old school cultural hip hop. That's in me, you know, through and through. And plus, you know, of course, I'm a producer, so I'm, you know, I stay contemporary and trendy and pushing the envelope with production and sound and all that good stuff too. So that's basically what it is. It's this hip hop situation with some original, authentic Midwest flavor with no samples. I really don't sample, so everything that you hear from me is going to be, play, flat out on the keyboard, and if it's going to be samples, it's not going to be anybody saying anything. It might be a sound or something, but not somebody's melody. So that's basically when somebody hears something coming out of my circle or my squares, basically something they never heard before. That's what I like about it. I can proudly say that.
Well, I'll tell you, we have got some music for you tonight. Oh my gosh. We got we got two songs. We got Go Up featuring another artist, and then we also have the Out of Their Minds. So I just want you kind of, to know what we're working with tonight. But yes. So what got you into like doing music? Because I know, but that my public needs to know. Go ahead.
Well, I'm the son of a master trumpet player. He was one of the top trumpet players in the state of Ohio back in my father's day. My he's the late Eric Wilson. He passed away back in 1995, but he was influential on, as far as the trumpet. He was in a soul band in Cleveland called Extremities Prophets. So outside of him, my cousin is Dave Tolliver from Men at Large. My cousin is Lynn Tolliver, America's Bad Boy. My cousin is Ken Hawkins Sr., one of the first African-American program directors of a major radio station in history. My cousin is, Pat and Ray Venable. They used to fill in for, Ray used to fill in for Duke Ellington with the Duke Ellington Orchestra whenever Duke Ellington didn't fill up to it or was sick. And my uncle was Harold Venable. He's the mentor to a lot of vibraphone and xylophone players. And then my uncle Pat Venable was the first African-American pianist to play at the legendary Front Row Theater in Cleveland, the theater that rotated. Everybody always felt like they was in the front row. And my cousin is Frankie Beverly from Mays and Evelyn Champagne King. So that's just me not wanting to waste a whole bunch of time talking about who I'm related to. I got to stop there. So the music is, I'm just saturated with that. And by the way, the only person that was around me, and my uncle was the late Raymond Robinson, and he was a bass player for, behind legends like Anita Baker and things like that. So the only one of those relatives that was around me for the most part was my Uncle Raymond. And I used to watch my father time and time, play the trumpet. So basically it's in the DNA. So, and I think that's why I probably don't sample. I'm a 70s baby. So when I came up, I was just listening to disco, R&B, and all the stuff that was hot in the very late 70s and the early 80s. And then when hip hop came, it was just like an extension of music to me. It wasn't like, what's this? It was more like, okay, they taking elements and stuff I already know how to play, and they manipulating it, sampling and with the turntables and break beats and I was like, that was right in my wheelhouse. So I never really did. I didn't want a beat machine at first. I just needed a keyboard to play the piano, because I wasn't interested in what they was already doing. I wanted to create my own music. So I started rapping in 1985 and started doing my own beats in 1985, and I've been rapping over my own beats for the last 38 years, and I've never did a song that was released over somebody else's music. Not because I'm not interested. It's just I make so much music that people be like, man, let's use your music. So I've never had the privilege of really collaborating with somebody and being on a song that I didn't do the music to. So I'm kind of spoiled, but that's my hip hop influence right there. I mean, the musical influence is right there. So
Totally awesome. Well, I love it. I like to give people story and allow them to be able to share the story on the show. That way, your future fans are gonna have a little bit more of a connection to you and understanding like where you come from and how you got to where you're at today. So I think that is like great. And you said you got songs coming out with different artists, so we're gonna definitely touch on one of those tonight. We'll definitely have to get like all your links for you to share with everybody, and that way they can go and start adding them. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and shoot out the links right now before we get into this first track?
Okay, cool. So if you want to see some videos, which I got a lot of videos out, my YouTube channel was youtube.com/Eric Wilson SP. The SP is for Scratch Paper. So that's Eric Wilson SP, no spaces, no underscores and anything like that. And just watch those videos. The videos raw, well done, over some hard ass music. And then on Instagram, you can catch me at Eric Wilson Beats with a Z. Eric Wilson Beats 2 with a Z, or Scratch Paper Productions. And on Twitter, Eric Wilson Beats with a Z. And if you want to communicate with me, you can catch me on Facebook, facebook.com/Scratch Paper Productions. Inbox me, DM me, whatever you got to do. And I answer everything that I get in my inbox. And that's how you can reach me. And then my email is scratchpaper@gmail.com. So if you need beats, mixing and mastering, I do all of that. We can work something out if you're not in the Cleveland area.
That's what I'm talking about, people. And y'all definitely need to check out his beats because he is hot. But we're about to get into the music because, you know, it's the music shop. And we got to play that music. The first song we going to play is Go Up. Featuring, go ahead and tell this track.
So this is a song called Go Up. Can I give you a little bit of a backstory on this song?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So the rapper featured on this song is named Clee Reezy. So that's CLE Reezy, REEZY. And this dude came up through some music programs in Cleveland, through the Cleveland Public Schools. And then when he went to college, I was teaching at the college that he went to. So he ended up under my wing. I ended up mentoring him. And he was kind of insecure. Self-esteem wasn't the highest at the time, you know what I mean, as far as who he was and what he wanted to bring to the table as an artist. So I helped him. I used to run these open mics at the college, and I used to help him with his stage presence, microphone placement, where the diaphragm was, eye contact, to keep the audience engaged and all that type of stuff. And he took it to a whole nother level. And I gave him I gave him a deal. I said, if you get a good report card, I'll produce a song on you. So he ended up with a 3.6 grade point average, and I produced a song on him called Paradise, featuring an R&B rapper named Stoney the Butcher Simpkins out of Cleveland. And so what did it do with me and you've been talking about today as far as all these collaborations? He was one of the first guys on my radar to make sure that I actually get with. And this is the first and only song we ever did as a team, and the song is called Go Up, featuring Clee Reezy.
All right, y'all heard it. Let's get into it. 91.3 The Plug, HHQ TV 2, Go Up, featuring Eric Wilson. Ooh.
Go up.
Go up.
Go up. Go up. We can go up. We can mount up. Go up.
Go up.
Go up. We can go up. We can mount up.
Yo, I'm so hot, my presence start ablaze. Raise my hand and literally hell is raised. I missed 12 years old, that was some hella days, hella phase. Murdered everybody in 7th grade. Since then, my closest friend been my ink pen. Let the THC sink in, enhancing my thinking. That's when I began to ussin' Messiah shit. Dead and risen over the weekend. Who knew except me that I would get to the point that when I'm calm, I'm deadly. Path never crossed, if I was you, I wouldn't do it. Brown niggas leave my presence on black and blue shit. I warned niggas in previous rhymes, then when they hit the fan, I think I got a devious mind. Re-explaining to people called tedious time, the type of time they got time for. I gotta tend to the grind.
Price of tickets will go up this year. Let's go up these stairs.
Everything we touch goes up.
We can go up the elevator. The house is going up
Everything we touch goes up.
Rising higher than escalators. setting on dynamite, I'm the detonator. Regulating this industry, call me regulator. Give them a little bit, they the ventilator. Hold up, I'm gone. A gentleman, I'm a charm. Setting off big alarms, I'm too high, you just warm. Get right before you get left. Coming fresh from the Midwest. Second checks on the big checks. You mean success when you invest. Try to get on my level, dog. I already out-leveled y'all. All year long, I've been telling y'all, learn from the best, that's the best of all. Fist swift like Bruce Lee. Young pup, I'm a new breed. All-star, this new league. I'm Gucci, sitting with 2 G's. Double 30 a replay. I turn tables like DJs. Living good, I'm getting paid. Every day it's my B-day. Still running this relay. Still the greatest, no debate. Got 2 bras on the same line, and one night, that's a 3-way.
Price of tickets will go up this year. Let's go up these stairs.
Everything we touch go up.
We can go up the elevator. The house is going up in
Everything we touch go
Raising the stakes like earthquakes, raising the lakes. Perfection, no mistakes while I'm making it shake. And trying to make it okay, my ultimate goal is great. Next shit, chest shit, you know what checking to make. If you was waiting on me to fail, well I expect you to wait. Your argument is that I'm whack, well I don't respect your debate. And I ain't gotta prove shit, my nigga, don't get it twisted. Treat you like a phone number, leave your ass unlisted. I'm a whole different breed when it comes to this. I wrote the rhymes, played the music, melody and drums to this. They asked me, hey yo, when enough is enough? Enough will be enough when everything we touch go up.
price of tickets will go up this year. Let's go up these stairs.
Everything we touch go up.
We can go up the elevator. The house is going up in
Everything we touch go up.
Go up. We can go up this mountain. Go up. We can go up.
That's right. 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. Eric Wilson. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. See? Like they don't know.
Yeah, so positive song, you know what I mean? Shot right in the heart of Cleveland downtown under that big old gold chandelier. So it was a fun video shoot, and it was refreshing to put something out that wasn't so derogatory. You know what I mean? So
I love the chorus too, because the chorus like fits perfect. And I love the voice. It's subtle, but it makes its point. You know what I mean? Like you get it across of what he's saying, you feel it. And I just love it because it just gives it that oomph, you know, that little extra oomph it needed to go with the bring the chorus in with the verses. And I like that when the verses and the chorus merge,
yeah,
you know,
thank
harmony wise. Yeah, like I like that. It fit. Like I went
that's me singing. So
that's you?
yeah, that's me on the
Oh
hook.
my god. Wow.
Yeah.
That's sexy. Let me kind of like alter myself. Don't let me get up and show my little dress off, boy. Look at me.
Well, what you got
I'm
on?
like oh, it just got me. This is my little house dress, you know?
That's a very
Yeah.
nice, that's what you
I
want.
know, right? Isn't it nice?
Oh man, the colors that match your shape.
Yes, it do, right? My baba don't be looking at crump. But don't look crump. Yes, I love it in this house. Yeah. Yeah. I got a few of these, like, you know, I just want to be comfortable around my house and I'm relaxing and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have my little house dress tonight because, you know, I'm chilling.
Yeah, you chilling.
I wish I had enough room to turn around, but you know, I kind of like gotta like it's good. You know, I got it around as I could, but I love it. Like
you made me want to pour myself a shot.
Right. You better smell on some roses again. Oh my gosh! Next song, you can go run off and grab you a drink, cause boy, let me tell you something. After I get up here, I gotta take care of the boys. I gotta cook and all that crap. Tell them I'll get them some steak tonight. So they're like, "Mommy, we're waiting for that steak." I'm like, "Give me 1 hour, just 1 hour, okay? Yeah, just 1 hour." I love it though. The flow is like awesome. You always make good music,
Thank you.
So yeah, like go ahead and give them again. Go ahead and give them your links. That way they can find you. Because I mean, they heard the music. They heard it's hot. Are you on Spotify? All that?
Yeah, I'm on Spotify. So
Okay.
go to Spotify, just type in Eric Wilson, Scratch Paper Productions, follow me there, and follow my artist Marksman Payne. That's MarxMan Payne. He got some hot stuff that we've been dropping weekly and everything. And yeah, follow me on Spotify, put me on your playlist, contribute, donate, everything, support the movement. It's some good music, it's all authentic, you know what I'm saying? I plan on doing this until I don't breathe no more. So let's get it going. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I don't know if it's too. I don't bring no more, but I'll be in this mud long enough. I mean, hey, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, let me take a vacation, a long vacation. It's been a long journey, so I
Right.
mean, hey, some of us we gotta retire eventually.
Eventually.
But you can keep it going. You can keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll be watching.
Good.
Sure. So
But
the next song. Go ahead, baby.
I was
know
about to say, because as long as my fingers can move, I'm just gonna keep on playing this piano. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it's a passion for you. It's a love. It's something that that if they were to take away, you wouldn't be the same. It's like it's like me with my music. Like I'll never stop writing music, or singing songs. But like eventually, radio it's gotta
Right.
gotta have this moment where it's like, okay, I retire from that. But like when it comes to music, like yeah, you can't take that away from me because that would definitely make me feel not like me. You know what I mean? I mean, shoot, my name is Miss Music.
Right. Empty.
You're gonna catch me. You're gonna catch me humming around the house and stuff like that because I'll be doing that. Like, I don't know. I'll make up songs and stuff like that just to sing because I don't know. I just do that. So,
Yeah.
I hope there's other people out there that, singing. Like, I'll be doing funny things in front of my kids and everything. Like, I'm just kind of like, I have my moments where I'm like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do." And they be like,
Right.
they look at me like, what the hell? And I'm like, I have fun. They friends on the internet be like, oh, you got a cool mom, bro. And I'm like,
Right.
when you get older, they're gonna be like, yo, you don't understand, man. Like you have the coolest life. I wish I could have had that, Mom
Right.
mom and music, got a studio and, just, living out the things that we're passionate about. So it teaches
Right.
you to do the same. And I allow him, I allow my boys to do that. And I allow my daughter to do that. So I think that's, really cool that we can actually, if we want to pursue it, we can make anything possible if we just pursue it. You know what I'm saying? Put the work in.
Right.
Yeah, you have to have that intention and then that dedication, that consistency. But,
Right.
people, if you want to do it, you can do it. So, that teaching too. Oh my gosh, what got you into teaching?
What I put it like this: when I was in college, they had already started. They knew who I was when I came to the college. It was like show and tell. My first college course. As soon as I went into the class on the first day, the teacher recognized who I was and had me introduce myself to the whole class as somebody that he felt was like, "What you doing here, man? You know all this stuff already." But I wanted the technical degree. I wanted to know the language. I wanted to get into the scholastic and the education part of it. And so I got a degree in recording arts and technology, audio engineering, and all that type of stuff. And while I was there, they was paying me to do stuff while I was still a student before I even got my degree. So after I graduated, they asked me. Matter of fact, before I graduated, they called me down to the main offices with the president of the college and the dean and all that type of stuff, and started picking my brain on ideas to keep kids from dropping out of school after they got the refund. You know how you get that refund check in the fall after after the government get there doing with their check. Well, people was dropping out, going to buy pounds of weed and dope or cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And never coming back to school. So I came up with a plan to start this event that's been going on for the last 10 years. I just hosted it for 3 days this week. Yesterday was the last day, called the Tri-C Hip Hop Homecoming. So so I gave this community college their own homecoming, based it on hip hop, and it's been helping with retention all that time. So they asked me, did I want to apply for a teaching position? And I was like, yeah, I do it, because I was mentoring students and helping students anyway. And that's how I ended up with a position instructing students at the college.
Oh, that's awesome. How does it make you feel? Like, you know, knowing that you stepped up to a mentor position and you can actually kind of, I would say, nourish the youth.
You still there? Oh,
Yes,
there you go.
yes, sir.
But I didn't know it was going to be. I didn't know I was going to get that lane. But it feels good, because I like helping people. You know, my mother raised me in a way that it's hard for me to go far without bringing somebody along with me. So it was like a natural thing to, you know, take what I know, my personal experiences, life experiences, along with the music, and try to help young people out. So now it's what I do on a regular basis. I'm not an instructor there anymore, but I still they still pay me to do events at the college, and I'm still helping students. So it feels real good.
That's so awesome. See y'all. See what, like, how cool he is. I be telling him, like, I'm like, yo, I know like some really, really cool people, like some really good people, some chosen people. And they be like, yeah, I miss music. Okay. And I'm like, no, but just wait. And I started the music shop, and it's like, it's cool because I get to show y'all off like one by one. And I think you're my, I think you're my 71st interview.
Wait.
So yeah, 71 people later. Okay. And
Right.
I've been able to show 71 people off since last September. And it's just like, it's awesome because y'all all have a story. And I love the fact that y'all can all come on and just, you know, give it to us raw and without filter and in the best possible way. And it's just like, we all get it. And it's like moving and touching, and I love it. So I get 1 hour to just make it like extremely memorable. And
Yeah.
I thank you for coming on. I thank you for, you know, connecting with me all these years and being a part of, you know, my network and the
Right.
music shop now. So that is like totally awesome.
Yeah,
But
it's time.
this next song, you gotta tell me about this next song, because this next song, oh my gosh, Out of Their Mind. Yo, I've been dealing with, you know what, that have been like out of their mind lately. It's been spiritual warfare from demons from everywhere. And I'm just like, back Satan. Go on. Go
So
ahead.
the Out of Their Mind song is pretty. The story on that one is pretty tripped out. So I recorded that song a long time ago, but I just released it. You know, I released it years after I recorded it. Put it that way. And I recorded it because I was dealing with this chick.
I knew it. I knew somebody was behind that. Yep, go ahead.
So I was
Go
dealing
ahead.
with the chick that loved to kick it, right? So we used to go out, and I say a couple of the last times that me and her went out for drinks or whatever at a bar or whatever, we would go in there, and then she would just break off into her own world, like we didn't walk in here together. Like, oh my, like, dang. And now she getting drinks, people buying her drinks. She on the dance floor all night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, shoot, what? I'm not about to get upset about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not my main line. She's not my wife or anything like that. I can't control her. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, shoot, I might as well find what I'm gonna do up in this club. Give me some drinks, have my own.
He's like, I'm just gonna go with it.
We'll meet back up at the end and go home, or I'll drop her off at the end. We'll both be buzzed. We'll both have stories to tell or something, because I'm not about to just, you know, waste my time trying to get her to focus on me. So, and then, you know, she got intoxicated and drunk and was twerking and all this type of stuff. And it inspired the song. Like, females just basically, I ain't gonna say all the time, but females want to get out of their mind. They want to get chewed. They want to get loose. They want to do what they want to do, and they don't need nobody slowing them up, stopping them, trying to mold them, change them, push them in the direction you want them to go in. You got to let them do what they do. So I made the song Out of Their Minds, and it's basically the scenario of the song, or the setup of the song is me and this girl go to the club. No, I meet this girl at one spot, and I give her my number and everything, and then we end up at another spot, and I see her hollering at somebody, and she knew I was gonna be there. In other words, what you give me your number for if I wasn't gonna be able to, kick it with you later? If we, so it's like, you just out here. You for the streets tonight, at least. So that's what it's about.
For the streets tonight, huh? No, for the streets, period.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like, you want to be, how people like drink on one day, smoke on another. Like today you want to be for the streets. Tomorrow you want to be all up under me. But today you want to be up under everybody. So it is what it is.
Well, people that usually move like that, they move like that because they hurt. So
yeah. That's
But
I didn't. Yeah. So the song is not critical. The song is just insight and fun.
Well, hey, you made a good situation out of a bad situation. That's transmutation of energy, and I'm all for that because, boy, let me tell you, woo, that's why I've come up with the songs I've come up with lately. Just transmuting that energy. But yeah, let's get it. Here it is. Eric Wilson, Out of Their Mind, here on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV 2.
Scratch paper. Man, these people be out of their mind. See where they head at. Yeah. They wanna be out of their mind. Out of their mind. They wanna be out of their mind. Out of their mind. My nigga, where's the alcohol in the trees? Or I'm Audi 5,000 G's. Where's the keys? Best believe I'm out the atmosphere, stratosphere with the baddest here. Her name is Gladys, she always flattered, and I'm her daddy. Clear? Okay, I'm glad I'm here. Hit the blunt, pour the shot, grab the beer. Slammed the liquor, chased it, it numbed up my face quick. 151 rum, so numb I couldn't taste shit. Cool. Now I'm ready to go off up in my zone. Take a few chances and see what cloud they mind on. A couple of drinks, couple of wings is on. A couple of drinks, couple of wings is on. They wanna be out of their mind. Out of their mind. They wanna be out of their mind. Out of their mind. They wanna be free as birds, flapping their wings in the sky. Even though Gladys is a bad bitch, her eyes be on other guys. Always catching, flirting, and teasing, and opening her thighs. In casual conversation, she seduces with her eyes. But it's cool, I need another shot. Gladys cool, but other bitches in here hot. Slammed the liquor, chased it, it numbed up my face quick. 151 rum, so numb I couldn't taste shit. Cool. Now I'm ready to go off up in my zone. Take a few chances and see what cloud they mind on. A couple of drinks, couple of wings is on. A couple of drinks, couple of wings is on. They wanna be out of their mind. Out of their mind. They wanna be out of their mind. Out of their mind. They wanna be hot as the devil when hired in trouble with Lewis and bass. Nothing and everything hellish and heavily so they can spit in your face. But Gladys knew she was hanging on the thread. Come to the point up in the joint that I was asking for some head. Got to the point where she didn't have to use my bed, cause she was banging, boy, she always banged. I'm only specialist ed. I grabbed the liquor, chased it, and numbed up my face quick. 151 run, so numb I couldn't taste shit. Now I'm ready to go off up in my zone. Take a few chances and see what cloud they might own. A couple of drinks, couple of winks is on. A couple of drinks, couple of winks is on. They wanna be out of their mind, out of their mind. They wanna be out of their mind, out of their mind. They wanna be.
That's right, 91.3 The Plug in HHQ TV2. Woo, Scratch Paper right there. Scratch Paper Productions. HHQ TV2. Oh my god, I love it. Like you know who you be reminding me of?
Who?
Pharrell.
You tell if you see him, tell him I said what's up.
Shoot, right? You ain't lying. Even Andre 3000, you need to hit me up, honey. Oh my gosh. Like, I love it because what you said about what the song is about is exactly what I seen with the visuals. So salute to you for bringing those visuals exactly, related to your song, because it can help somebody understand a little more of your direction by listening to the song and the visuals adding up. And I like it because, you got to think about it. When people are young, they're going to be out of their mind. That's, as you're young, that's the freest you're going to be. Like it's when you get into adulthood, you find out, God damn it, I'm enslaved like a bitch. I got to go to job. I got to take the kids to school. Like if I don't do this, I don't do that, I get in trouble.
Right.
People's shackles, so it's like you kind of can't blame them, for wanting to be young and
Yep. So it is what it is.
Exactly.
The dudes, men go through their stage, their own what you call it, their own representation of that. We all got you learn, you gotta learn somehow. So it is what it is.
Yeah, you live and you learn,
Yeah.
So that's the only way that we can learn and move on to like the next chapter of our life. Is each level's a new devil. But
right.
you definitely got it to where it's like everything is interesting to listen to.
Thank you.
The beats are nice. You make all the beats to these songs too?
Yep, I make all the beats from scratch. Yep.
See how people, he is so dope. Now, the university and people have to know who you are, because you do be on the news. Like, let's tell them about like how you was on the news.
Well, I've been on the news a few times. I was just recently on the news for the work I did with Bone Thugs and Harmony, and then Bone just got a street named after him in Cleveland, East 99.
I seen that.
Off of St. Clair's now, called Bone Thugs and Harmony Way. So I got a lot of press for that. Then I've been in the news for some stuff that's not so positive too. Not me, but murders. I've been part of investigations. I've been on CNN, the Headline News, HLN, and all that stuff. CBS News for some serial killings that happened in the Cleveland area, and I've been on the news, of course, for rocking out shows, front page stories, and the entertainment section of our main, Cleveland Plain Dealer and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've had my share of media exposure, and then, so I'm kind of covered a little bit.
Yeah, you got some media coverage. I know it's like my mom used to be like, when I used to be like, Mom, let me give the links to my papers and articles and stuff like that. And she's like, well, that's not gonna be so easy. I'm like, well, what you mean? She's like, honey, you have. She gave me like 2 papers printed out of like all the different archives, and I'm just like, wow, she wasn't lying. Because I
Right.
was in so many, yeah, so many papers. I had the key to the mayor's office in Tampa at like 8 years old.
Wow.
Like
You've
I
been
had
getting
the keys. Yeah, I had the keys when I was small. You know, I broke ground for the Shriners Hospital come out here. So I was with the whoever the important guys were up there. I was the little girl, the little blonde girl down there, and I went to go to step in the shovel and throw the dirt up because we're supposed to be doing the first dig. And I pushed it in, and I was having a hard time because 8 years old, so I'm having a hard time trying to push the shovel in the ground. So they come over, and a guy comes over and he pushes the shovel in the ground, and he pulls it up a little bit of dirt, and I go to throw it, and you know what I do? I throw it on the photographer.
You're famous for that.
I threw it on the photographer, and I was like, oh my gosh. And they're like, it's okay, baby, it's okay. So yeah, and I was doing like events, and I was the #1 Shriner baby. I raised the most money in the Tampa area for the Shriners. And let me tell you, I would go on stages at the high school and get people to donate, and they'd be like, do you have your little speech? And I'm like, nah, I got this. And I just walk out on stage, and my mom said that you could hear, like when I was talking, and you could hear people dropping the change on the floor, trying to get it out their pockets. They couldn't get it out fast enough to be able to donate, because
Right.
I would just get up there, and I don't know. I just, I was so into Catholic school back then and stuff like that. So when I would get up on stage, I would just let God come through me, and and
Right.
whatever come out. And I would just tell them my story and tell them to donate, and then it was awesome. So we don't understand that that freeness and that youngness is just, it's a moment in our life that we only experience through a certain time. So have fun with it, and just as long as you're not trying to hurt nobody, because that's when it's when you're going on the other side of the fence, and do unto others you have them do unto you. So just know that everything you put out into this world will come back to you, whether it's good or bad. So and never take anything personal, because a lot of people just going through stuff and you just don't know it, and sometimes they just,
That's true.
it comes off, and it's just like, if you can't deal with it, just get away. Protect your energy.
Yeah.
Keep that good music coming. Eric, go ahead and give them your social media links again, and y'all make sure you check him out. You follow everything he's got going on. Hit likes, shares, subscribes. You know what I'm saying? Share his music. Get into his events. Hit him up. Show him some love. But go ahead and give him the links.
When they catch me on Spot, definitely catch me on Spotify. Spotify is such an important platform for independent music and musicians and artists and all that stuff. So find me on Spotify. Well, Eric Wilson is a common name, so you gotta, you'll see my scratch paper logo wherever I'm at. SP, Scratch Paper Productions. So follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube.com/Eric Wilson SP. So y'all can catch these videos. Instagram, Eric Wilson Beats. That's Eric Wilson Beats with a Z, not an S at the end. Eric Wilson Beats 2, Scratch Paper Productions. Eric Wilson Beats on Twitter. Eric Wilson Beats on Facebook. If you want to find my personal Facebook page, or on Facebook, just go to Scratch Paper Productions and hit me up, DM me, inbox me, whatever you got to do to get in touch. I'm just like everybody else. So if you find me, we're going to have a conversation. If we're going to work together, we are. If we're not, we'll both know it right there in the conversation. I'm not shunning nobody off. Hopefully nobody doing that to me. And let's just, be creative. And if you a hip hop person, just understand that this is a culture, not just a brand of music. So it's community. It's elements besides rapping and beats to this hip hop thing. Graffiti, turntablism, rapping, all the elements, breakdancing. So when we communicate, just communicate like a hip hopper, not like somebody trying to find let's be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This the 50th year, the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Yeah, salute to everybody in the industry. 50 years.
Yeah, hopefully this movement, this next few months before August of next year, people get reinvigorated to tap back into the essence and the music can start reflecting that too. You feel me?
Oh yeah, yes, because we're growing people. We elevating, and we had to have our music elevate because you gotta do
They
that.
need it right now. What's happening in the world, politics, women's
Yeah.
rights, all that stuff. Rappers used to be the voice of all that stuff back in the day. So, but right
Hmm.
now, they're heard because the music that they picking is not really influencing anybody to do anything positive. So, we got to figure out a way to make our message, and the biggest platform for a message is through the music. And right now, the messages is coming through mainstream music is not the best. So we got to figure out how to
Yes.
get back to where our power is. Our power in hip hop is through the messaging, and people that got this plot, this plan to keep us saturated with this negative music. There's nothing wrong with those perspectives, but it shouldn't be the thing that's running the whole gamut. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We've
flooding
always
out the
had,
other artists. Hmm.
yeah, we always had music that talk about real stuff, like, ratchet ghetto stuff. But it wasn't the music that they put on mainstream media that 8-year-olds is listening to. So we just got to
Hmm.
change a little bit so that our regular radio stations, that drive home radio station in your major city, is playing something that the kids in the back seat cannot be influenced by. You feeling me?
Hmm.
That's so yeah, that.
Yeah, you never lie because it's like we've been hearing about the total embarrassments at the VMAs and some of the things that are happening. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I've never thought I would see somebody get on all fours
right. Right. And
like an
yeah,
animal. Like, are you serious? It's the VMAs, bitch. Get up,
right.
bitch.
What the
Get
hell,
up
yeah.
right now. You're looking. Yeah, I don't know why somebody, but I mean, it's such an honor to get to places like that, but then to have yourself represented in that type of
Right. Right. And
out of
you
their mind. Go listen to the song right now, Eric
go.
Wilson. Out of the mind.
Yeah.
Great song.
So, huh?
I said that's a great song.
Thank you.
Out of their
And
mind.
it's so relevant, what I'm saying. And and I got some other music out there that people can listen to independently, once they
Yeah.
get off this show and get back into their regular routine. You got to tap into some other music. I got some music that touch on some topics. I got some stuff. I got some hardcore street stuff too, but I'm a well-rounded person, and I try to reflect that music.
Yeah, that's what I did. I like started like I changed my music. I was like, you know what? I'm in the radio. I'm in the public. I gotta just somebody told me something. They were like, look at Miss Music. You got great music, but we you're gonna have to like change it up because the industry is gonna get to a point where it's not gonna accept certain music. And at that point, I was just doing little bullshit collabs here or there, and then but it sat
Right.
on my mind, and I was like, you know what? I was like, do right. Like, I need to like start like get a direction from my music and stay in that direction, and not
Mhm.
do anything that's gonna bring violence or try to bring violence anymore, or you know what I mean? Because you know how it is when we get in there, we be rapping, we be battling ourselves,
Right.
battling
Right.
ourselves. So I'm
Right.
like, you know what? I think it's good because I think it was like my time to have somebody tap me, God tap me, and be like, hey, you were out of your mind, you had fun for a little while, but now you got to get with the program because there's going to be a test coming up. And if you want people to listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, practice what you preach. So,
Right. If we want longevity, like Lil Durk and J. Cole,
mhm.
with that All My Life song, they were able to tap in, and without losing themselves, without like messing up the image that they already got out there. It didn't disturb it. So they kind of proved that you can do any music that resonate with you. You can do, no matter if it's you talking about some hood stuff that's real to you, but you
Mhm.
also got everybody has that soft side. Everybody got kids. Everybody don't nobody like seeing anybody get slaughtered in the streets. So it's like, man, talk about the stuff that you only talk to your mother about. You can't put that stuff in your
Mhm.
music because everybody can relate to the good stuff too. but
Mhm.
they're influenced and pushed in the wrong direction because they think that their fans, all they want to hear is this over here. No, if they like you, they like whatever you do. So it's not about, you know what I'm saying? So just,
Mhm.
be yourself so people can like follow all the music you put out, no matter if it's talking about somebody just getting shot up or dope being sold or consumed or overdoses, or if you're talking about kids staying in school and respecting their parents and grandparents and getting back to the basics of being a human being. No matter what it is, just be true to yourself, and that music will resonate to the demographic that it need to hit.
That's right. Well, I hate to say it, you be busy and I be
Yeah.
busy, and we've come to the end of the show. But if you have missed anything, yeah, people need to hit the rewind button because you will miss some things in this interview, right? Right, Eric. Gonna
Yep.
miss some things in this interview. But as for me, I'm gonna get back to mommy duties, and we know time is money. Eric, thank you so much for coming on to the music shop. I
For
appreciate
sure.
you so much.
Appreciate
Y'all, thanks for watching. Right? Thanks for watching, y'all, everybody out there. We appreciate you most definitely. We're gonna throw the deuces, but tonight, yeah, this episode's come to a wrap, but we'll see you next time on the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
That's right. Later, baby.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol.
Yeah.
I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro.
Nope.
Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. DNM Music Video Showcase. Check it out Monday through Friday. Always on HHQ TV 2. You want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. 91.3 The Plug. That's right. Download our free app now on Amazon Fire TV. You are tuned into the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV 2. We'll see you next time. Yeah.